What's going on, guys? I want to do a cool little video on this WWII lighter. I actually got this sent to me by a viewer. I'm going to read the letter at the end of this video as well as show some of the other stuff that they sent. This is a very cool lighter. This is a Dunhill service lighter, and this was made for the soldiers in World War II. This was featured on one of the episodes of Porn Stars, and basically the owner was told that it's a very cool item, but they're pretty mass produced. There's thousands of them made for the soldiers and stuff, so they're not terribly rare or anything. If you look on eBay, you could probably find these anywhere from 20 to 30 bucks used. They still have brand new ones unused. You know, you can get for anywhere from like 75 bucks to 100 bucks. So it's a really interesting lighter to you. You can find them in this condition for, like I said, 20 or 30 bucks. But it's a really cool piece if you're into lighters, if you have a lighter collection. Very interesting. But the viewer sent this in to me because they couldn't get it to work. So I just spent the last 35 minutes or so fixing this up a little bit. Put a new flint in it. Didn't really need a new flint, but I threw one in there anyway. I actually was able to use the existing wick by pulling it up and snipping it off. All right, and I did put some new cotton in the, or rayon balls rather, from a Zippo that about halfway through on the inside of the tube here. Filled it up with fluid, and we're good to go. So it is a functional lighter. There you go. Very cool. So you can see, obviously, cap closes that to extinguish the flame. When you spark the wheel, there's a little cam here that lifts up that lid as well from friction. Okay, so basically you're sparking the wheel and lifting the cap to expose that. All right, there's not a great seal on this. I don't know if originally it had some kind of a seal, but basically when this metal is all the way down, it's covering that hole, but it would still lose fluid the same as a Zippo would. It's not completely airtight. So I would imagine as a soldier, you'd still have to fill this quite frequently to use it. But it's just super cool. You can see the separate tube here with the houses the spring and the flint. Very easy to get to. This bottom part just unscrews. All right. So that's how you would access your gas chamber. Take standard Zippo fuel. And there we have it. Very cool lighter. Yeah, I thought this was really neat, and it was actually really good timing because I recently found out that my grandfather on my mother's side served in World War II. I knew he served, I just didn't know where or when. My grandfather on my father's side served in the Korean War, and like I said, my mom just came across some paperwork that her father had served in World War II. He did a lot of work in the psych ward, helping out patients and stuff, and he also was a certified sniper marksman. So just pretty interesting. So I've been, talking about a lot of World War II stuff lately, and this thing happens to pop in the mail. So it's super neat, super cool. Like I said, if it's something that interests you, they're definitely out there. They're definitely available in all kinds of conditions, from brand new, never used, to, has seen the battlefield. But it's wonderful. Really cool addition to the collection. So I really appreciate that. I got to show you real quick the other stuff that was sent. I got a survival bracelet here with the works. We got the whistle in here. This also has a ferrocerium rod and a striking plate. All right, so you can use this to, kind of backwards here. Use this to start your fires, which is pretty damn cool too. That's neat. I've seen the buckles with the whistles, but not with the striker and everything. Also got a cool deck of cards for Christina. Deck of bicycle cards, 130 year anniversary. Got a quarter, which is funny. You'll see why in a second. I'll read the thing. And by the way, this is the guts on the survival bracelet. All the stuff's in there as well. Some wire. We got a medical pad here, a couple BBs, and a ranger band. Really awesome. But anyway, here's the letter. I'll read this to you real quick. It says, "Dear Jeff, I just wanted to say I'm sorry about your Christmas present getting destroyed this year, and I hope this reaches you in good shape. I know before I sent you a Betty Boop knife and silver coin, but the U.S. Postal System destroyed the package, so all you got was the note." I do remember that too. We opened the Christmas stuff last year. But I hope this time I can make up for it. So I sent you a few small presents for you and Christina. A small World War II service lighter that I can't get to work. And basically a brand new deck of cards, because I know Christina likes those. And a coin, because it seems like everyone sends those to you. But the important thing is that you inspired me to create my own line of gear, specifically in paracord. So I've also sent you a piece in my line of gear called the Tolnik, I think it is, Tolnik Tools, Large Hunter. And in the baggie I sent a copy of what comes inside, so you don't have to rip it open. Comes with Ranger bands, BBs, wire, and a medical swab with triple antibiotic ointment. Just so you can see what the stuff is, without taking the bracelet apart. That's cool, because I do want to save that, intact. Review it, or just have fun and live a good life. Hope to meet you someday. Thanks for the memories, from Ben. So Ben, that is, just super, super cool. Of course, Christina did see the deck of cards. I didn't get to open this on camera, so I want to make this separate video talking about the lighter. She did see the cards. She loves them. Thank you so much for that. This thing is just so cool. I love lighters, and of course I love lighters with history and a story. And what's really interesting about this too is that I don't know what the story is with this. This could have been on the front lines in the trenches, or it could have been in a desk drawer somewhere and never saw any battle. Who knows? It's got a really cool patina on it though. But anyway, that's all. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Take care.